Hey Amelia, super excited to have you on Holding Life Together's podcast. And I think this is gonna be a great, super inspirational story. So
Do I?
if you don't mind, could you explain what happened to you and what gave you the TBI?
What caused my injury is kind of unique. It wasn't an accident, like a car accident. It wasn't a fall or a multitude of concussions. It was actually a mishap during a brain surgery.
Mm, well, dang, yeah, that's hard. Um, I want to ask you first, why did you need a brain surgery?
So I have a condition called hydrocephalus, meaning my spinal fluid that in a typical body would flow from the brain down the spinal cord. Mine doesn't do that.
Uh, huh.
So I have a system of three devices or catheters called shunts. So a shunt system.
So what does a shunt do?
It a shunt system helps, how do I say this? Basically helps drain
Hmm.
that fluid to the proper place.
Do you know what exactly is the fluid?
It's called cerebral spinal fluid,
Oh
or CSF for short.
yeah. Yeah, gotta
It's the
add the
acronym for it.
abbreviations, the
It's the acronym
acronyms.
for it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty unique for
Yeah.
sure. Sorry you had to do that. So was this something you were born with that you were saying you were born
The
with?
hydrocephalus?
Yeah,
Yes. It
yeah.
I was actually diagnosed with my primary two diagnoses, which are spina bifida plus what I just mentioned, hydrocephalus, which commonly are found together. They're commonly diagnosed
Yeah.
in the same body at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Um, I was actually diagnosed via ultrasound when my mother was 18 weeks pregnant
Mm.
with me, which nowadays is on the later side. Now,
What year were you born?
I was born in '01,
Oh yeah.
so I literally just turned 24.
Yeah, right with you.
What month were you born? Just
March.
not to be nosy.
Yeah, March.
March. You're older than me.
Yeah. I mean,
And you.
sadly, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Not trying to flex, all right? This is about you, not me.
Hey, I brought on the question, how old are you?
Yeah,
So it's technically my fault.
yeah. That's if we want to enter the blame game. I don't like that. But yeah, so how does Well, oh yeah, I'm gonna ask some questions about that. I can tell the sign.
Yes, yes.
Um,
I just signed.
yeah,
Sorry. I
no, it's fine.
the second nature thing.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, how does it impact your life now, though? Has as you mature, would you say growing up with this spina bifida or whatever it is, I think it is.
Fine
Um,
if it.
yeah. Um, what do you think it's kind of gives you the advantage having grown up with it?
Like being diagnosed before birth.
Yeah, because that's the only you know, which is awesome.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
could not have worded that better.
I love that.
And to answer your question, I think it kind of does. Not to be cocky, but
It's okay. You can be cocky about it.
to be cocky, I think it kind of does.
Yeah.
Well, there's always two sides to the coin.
Oh, totally.
There's parts that make it awesome and parts that suck.
Yeah. I'm sure. I can't imagine.
One part that sucks is do you know what clubfoot is?
It sounds familiar. What is that exactly?
It's a typical foot. I have it on both feet. So, typical feet, you walk on the sole, meaning the bottom
Mm.
of your feet. I, my feet are like that.
Yeah.
Hence the reason for the leg braces.
Yeah. I understand that life.
So, the leg braces are supposed to, quote unquote, keep my club foot, essentially keep it from getting worse, keep it from like progressing. And also, I, when I stand barefoot, my knees crouch.
Mm.
Like, how you stand like completely straight up?
Yeah.
My knees are like that.
Oh yeah. Like a little angled.
This being my kneecap,
Oh yeah.
and this being the back of my leg,
That's different. I can't
which
imagine that.
makes my hamstrings super tight. For me, it's tighter on the left and looser on the right.
Do they call that with spina bifida? Do they call that tone still? Because that's what I deal with, and that's why I have drop foot from the brain injury, because I deal with tone and spasticity, which means my muscles are always pumped
Right.
pretty much. If I unless I consciously or I'm thinking about it, it can loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. That it's same.
Yeah,
We're talking about the exact same
yeah, that's cool. We can relate on that.
thing. Preach, dude, preach.
It's cool, but it's not cool. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're
But yeah.
ranting.
So, what is keeping you like up to spirit and like I guess helping you embrace the challenges that, arise day to day or like I mean throughout your entire freaking life? Like what has been your core driver, would you say?
Uh, I'm Catholic. I actually think I cut you off.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just because I don't remember now anything about it. Um, I want to ask, so like the we're finishing with a one final one final like core question is like, have you noticed any positive effects on your life or those around you and like how it has like not just impacted you, but like how it is reflective to like maybe your parents, your friends, or for school, whatever?
Courage is definitely one. Physical courage and inner courage. Definitely.
I love that.
That is the one that I can think of.
It's a great one, that's for sure.
That that's honest to God, that's the only one I can think of.
That's okay. That's an absolutely valid thing. Like, because being courageous is honestly like it's like a is one of the most difficult things for people that aren't naturally courageous, like or like ambitious and determined and I don't
Yeah,
know, like lighthearted and like the thinking
I
about like
I
how
get your
this can
words.
benefit us, you know?
Yeah,
So yeah, I totally agree. That's freaking awesome.
yeah.
I'm glad you're as courageous as you are. Actually, speaking of some sign,
Oh God.
um,
What have I
what
done?
what got you into some sign language? Because I know that's what I've been doing some with you on big.
Yeah, yeah. You've been in uh the ASL crew a couple times, right?
Yeah,
Like three, maybe four times.
yeah. I don't know. So I mean, maybe even more. Honestly, I don't know. And I
Yeah,
know it's been
but
several times.
but at the end of the day, you've been in.
Yeah.
I see you've had a drink.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's like healed?
Mine is completely healed over.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, mine's not so much.
You still have like the finger size.
Yeah.
See, if you, for you, thumb size.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a weird
please cut
flex,
that part
bro.
out.
Yeah. No, I mean that's okay because this is just we're having a conversation, and we can relate on a lot of things. When it came to your healing and like your, I guess, unlocking your spirit, basically, um, what are some creative way or tools or ways you have kind of kept yourself going and like navigated these things like because like we don't our lives are you can't it's not a straightforward path at all anymore.
Not anything but.
Yeah, I know, really.
Like
But
anything but.
like what what is what is your kind of general attitude with or attitude and like the thing that keeps you going like determined to, better yourself and potentially others, like in like a mature kind of adult mindset
Like
versus
I,
like growing up.
I swear on the Lord's word, journaling.
I back that.
I love you.
That is a huge, makes a huge
That
difference.
that is the thing that keeps me sane.
I love that. So, what is your favorite like kind of routine? Like when you're journaling, what are like some of the core, like what is your core construct to what you're journaling, if there is one? Or like is it just like moods, like your reactions to some, I don't know, some
That,
nonsense in the
yeah.
world?
Um, kind of a mix of both, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of a mix of both. It's on one side, it is talking about God or to God. It kind of does have a prayer tidbit.
Yeah. So how often do you journal?
Oh, every single day,
Yeah, I love
if
that.
not twice a day. Like if I'm having a fucking day, oh, you best be knowing it's twice.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be like some you're gonna be able to sip some tea reading your journal.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
Like, oh my God, yes.
I believe it.
Boba for the first time.
Oh
But
really? Yeah. Boba's pretty good.
the texture of the beads was the thing that I found, I don't want to say interesting, but nor do I want to say odd,
Yeah,
but different.
accurate.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's basically my quote TBI background.
Oh yeah. I really appreciate you for sharing that. Like, because I mean, there's, you know, as much as we have talked and stuff through Big and everything,
Yeah,
um, it's always cool because there's always something else to learn about somebody with a TBI.
exactly.
One, because the memory thing, can be really lackluster, and that's just the reality. And
Preach.
um, the another thing is like your how you feel also like impacts what you tell and stuff, like what you experience. Like
Yeah,
if somebody is, I don't know, like if the things are hectic and stuff as they are in today's world, like that creates like this huge inner like buildup of like you're like really tense, and you are just really trying to figure out how the hell you're supposed to make this life happen after
make
the
work.
T so yeah, after the TBI.
Yeah.
But so is your accident, it wasn't a TBI. What was it?
It was, it classifies, it is a TBI,
Yeah.
but it classifies as an acquired
Yeah, an
brain
ABI.
ABI. Yeah,
Yeah.
which does fall under the TBI category
Yeah, it's a brain injury. Totally. I noticed
because
I know several people with ABIs.
injury to the brain.
Hmm. Yeah, the noggin.
Yes.
Yep. I really appreciate you for telling like what the whole dealio was and like
Of
what
course.
happened.
Of
I
course.
think that also kind of also reflecting following the brain injury and brain injury support. How has like Big made an impact? Like, because like we had Stephanie, we had Gavin, we had Laura, who are all Big members, brain injury group members.
Yeah.
Um, how has that like helped you, embrace, I guess, like all the new challenges, or maybe not new challenges for you because you're born with it, but like the
But
challenges.
the
How have,
injury part is new
yeah.
or newer-ish. 5 years out. But I mean, happened what, 5.5 years ago?
Yeah,
Um, but my things that I, my quote, side effects of my injury that I have to deal with every single freaking day
yeah.
annoys the living hell,
Oh yeah, of course. I
which
sympathize with that.
is the main reason I journal.
Yeah, I love that. That because the journaling is so useful for, dumping the tea,
Oh God,
Yeah. And
you could not have phrased that better.
well, thank you. Um, yeah, I'm right with you on the journaling portion.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. And okay, so I want to ask you, is there any final things that you would like to end this recording with and this discussion? Like what are some really inspirational things you have for other people that maybe have a TBI or ABI? How do they keep moving forward and what are they gonna need? Like because I think your input will be invaluable.
Exactly. And thank you. Um, you know what? My ending words, keep on going. Be hard-headed. That is my advice.
I love that. Thank you so much. Be like, I will foster all the healing and all the love that will be needed for the healing and, you know,
Yes,
positive
yes,
effects to me and others. I really appreciate all the advice you gave, and it was surreal to hear your story and how it is different from a TBI, like well, ABI versus TBI, you know and which acquired brain injury versus traumatic brain injury, which I know like you were saying they're both
one and the same.
TBIs, but like I really appreciate like a lot of people benefit from this, and thank you so much.
Of course.
And I can't wait to have you're gonna be in. I would love to have you on some future episodes too.